Welcome and congratulations on being here for the COVID-19 interview series with UIC. Can you start off by telling us how you identify?
Uh, I identify as an African American uh, heterosexual male.
Thank you. Can you give us an overview of your COVID-19 experience?
It was can you like give me an aspect to talk about because I'm gonna get lost. It's like a whole ocean of things to talk about. So can you give me like an aspect of things that you expect me to overview?
Sure. You can talk now about like how it was before being diagnosed, during your diagnosis and downtime, and then after, how maybe your relationships were with your friends and your family.
Okay. First off, before I was diagnosed with COVID-19, I was doing fine. I was relatively healthy. I was at a weight of like um let's say 140 pounds. Uh, I was relatively healthy. I was eating good. I had a good work life. I had a stable relationship and a stable income. But after the diagnosis, I think it kind of affected my my health. It affected my physical fitness. Uh, I know during the lockdown. It was like a lack of physical activity. So it kind of affected my physical fitness. It affected my income. I'm pretty sure it affected everyone financially. It affected my my health in general, man. It was a downtime for me. I think it was. I know it was a very downtime for me. It affected my mental health a lot too. So yeah, that's what I can say about that.
Okay, can you tell me about doctors and like the medical aspect of it? Did you have any issues seeking resources for yourself?
Uh, no, I was actually put in an isolation center. Uh,
Okay. Was there a time where you ever felt discriminated against?
I stopped the way I said I was in an isolation center. I'm kind of like on my phone and I have a phone call right now, an incoming call. That's why I had to pause for a bit. But I was in an isolation center in here in Illinois. Uh, it was a special center for COVID-19 patients, and I pretty much had a good relationship with my doctors. I isolated for um, uh, um, and a good relationship with the doctors and the medical personnel. They were there to help me. They were there to assist me, and it was a smooth period at the isolation center.
I'm glad to hear that. Is there any advice that you would give people who feel like COVID-19 is not real?
I'm not gonna give them an advice. I'm gonna give them a warning. COVID-19 is real. COVID-19 is real and is terrible. It has terrible after effects. For me, I for a year or so about after diagnosis of COVID-19, I still had uh, problems with my my sense of taste and my breathing, my sense of smell and sense of taste. Everything tasted like rotten chicken. Everything tasted awful. Everything smelled like ashes. It was just terrible. And I was lucky. I was lucky that I was one of those people that were able to come out of it alive. You know. So the warning I have to give to people who still think COVID-19 is not a real thing. A lot of people underestimate of COVID-19. I would say they should be worried. They should be worried. They should take their vaccine. They should take preventive safety measures, wear their mask, wash your hands, and all of that.
Thank you. Is there anything else you would like to add that I haven't asked already?
Mm, no, no.
Okay, at this time, I have no more questions. Thank you for your time.
Okay. Is that all about the interview?
Yes. Is there more you would like to say?
I know I would like to know what the I because I filled the form a long time ago and I'm kind of like forgetful as to what the the interview was supposed to be about.
Oh, it was just your experience with COVID-19. And then we will be reaching out shortly to you about the follow up and the gift card distribution.
The follow up? I said the follow up.
Gift, yes.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem.
Thank you.
And did you say there was a gift card?
Yes.